Join me as I challenge myself to become a property investing expert overnight. Let's see if I can master the market in just 24 hours. I've always been fascinated by property investing, but to be honest, I had no idea where to start a few years ago. I knew it was a great way to build wealth, but every time I tried to learn more about it, I felt overwhelmed. There were so many terms, strategies, and potential pitfalls that I didn't even know what questions to ask. But I was determined to succeed, so I embarked on a journey to become a property investing expert overnight. One of the biggest things that held me back from getting started was the misconception that property investing is only for the wealthy or for the super smart. I thought you needed a lot of money, a lot of experience or connections in the industry. And then there were the horror stories about people losing their shirts on bad deals or getting stuck with properties they couldn't sell. These fears and misconceptions kept me on the sidelines for a long time. Another misconception that I had was that property investing is a get-rich-quick scheme. I thought it was one of those things where you flip a property, make a quick profit and live off the money, but that's not how it works. It's actually a long-term game that requires patience, education and solid strategy. And then there's the complexity of it all: contracts, financing, property management. It's a lot to wrap your head around. As I started to learn more, I also realized that many people are afraid of losing money. They hear about all the potential risks and assume that property investing is a high-risk, high-reward game. And yet there are risks, but there are also ways to mitigate them. You can educate yourself, work with a mentor and start small, but the fear of loss can be paralyzing if you let it do that to you. I also thought that I needed a lot of money to get started. I assumed that I needed a huge down payment, a high credit score, and a lot of cash on hand, but that's not necessarily true. There are ways to invest in property with little or no money down. You just need to be creative and willing to take a few calculated risks. So I started by reading books and articles, watching YouTube videos and webinars. I looked for mentors who could guide me and share their experiences. I joined online forums and communities where I could ask questions and learn from others. And I started small with a simple goal of learning one new thing every day. As I learned more, I started to put my knowledge into practice. I began by analysing potential sites, looking at properties, talking to property real estate agents, estate agents. I even started working on a few small projects like wholesaling properties or investing in a property investment trust. It wasn't easy, but I was determined to make progress. My breakthrough moment came when I closed my first deal. It was a small one, just a simple rental property, but it was a huge confidence booster. I realised that all the hard work and learning had paid off and I could actually do this. I made a profit and it was a great feeling. That breakthrough moment was just the beginning. As I continued to learn and grow, I started to see the big picture. I realised that property investing isn't just about making money. It's about building wealth, creating passive income, and securing your financial future. And I knew that I wanted to help others achieve the same. So what were the key lessons I learned on my journey to becoming a property investing guru? It all comes down to persistence and education. You need to be willing to learn, take calculated risks, and keep moving forward. And don't be afraid to ask for help or seek guidance from those who've been there before. If you've had any experience with property investing, good or bad, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about my journey and some advanced investment strategies, be sure to check out my next video where I dive deeper into the world of property investing. If you're interested in anything you've heard or seen on this video, don't hesitate to contact me. That's Alan at Alpus Group on 07539141257. From outside the UK, that's +44 7539 141257. Or the landline 0333 224 1257. From outside the UK, that's +44 333 224 1257. You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can simply drop me an email to alan@alpusgroup.com. Cheers for now.